welcome to L&N Federal Credit Union Stadium. It's the Wake Forest Demon Deacons and the Louisville Cardinals. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
Thanks, Reese. Checking in with the Cardinals head coach. He is so pleased with the way this quarterback is playing. As you know, he was a transfer coming in, and they didn't know what they were getting exactly. But he has become one of the leaders of this team. He has proven that he can carry them. If he keeps playing like this, the sky's the limit. I'll keep you posted on how he's settling in here early to start this game. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. The Cardinals offense will take the field first. Isaac Brown churned out more than 150 yards and found pay dirt a couple of times in their victory last game. Wants to adjust the pattern. Here's Brown to begin the drive. They stop him after a 6-yard run out to the 24.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Hand off, Isaac Brown. Picks up the first down. Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number one. It was priority number one. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
I love defenses that can tackle the catch. Right away, they're not giving up any yak. As soon as that player has the ball, he goes down now.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Back to pass. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Punts it out of the air. He's brought down at the 49. That is well short of the first down. And the Cardinals will call on their punt team. Looks as if they might have a little something going on that drive, but they'll have to kick it.
Nice job. A little hang time, getting it up in the air. It's coming inside the 10. That thing goes inside the 5-yard line. That is exactly how you draw it up.
So the Wake Demon Deacons offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. He is a guy who is reliable and can be dangerous if he gets a chance. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space.
And there was times during the week where we were texting. We have a group text for these games every single week.
Hits the afterburners. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. So much for the tough field position. One play and you're already to the 35. They'll try the outside to the left. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and handing the ball off.
They'll go right back to the run. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Fires quickly. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. They told us they were going to be aggressive no matter where they were on the field. Didn't take long to prove it. Going for it on 4th down in their first drive. Nice move to keep running. Finding some room. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. The Demon Deacons are moving quickly down the field. They're going to ride this running back. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Lopez. Here's a heat. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
And here's a great example of living to play another day. QB in the pocket, nobody open, throw it out of bounds.
They'll run the option. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. And the Demon Deacons will bring the punt team onto the field. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And it looks as if this one's going to carry into the end zone for a touchback. Louisville's offense has taken the field, and they look ready to go. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around.
Breaks into the open. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
Well, the defense is on their heels right now. They're going to have to find a way to stop this guy. When he's got a head of steam, boy, he is hard to bring down.
They'll give it to Isaac Brown. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. That's reeled in. It's Richardson. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. The Cardinals have it with a 1st and 10. Brown running left. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield. Pick up 10 and the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Quarterback may change this route. Finds his big tight end. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. And the Cardinals can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll give it to Brown. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
In most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like, I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches, I'm getting a first down. I'd say the offense will be in a really good position all game long.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals. He got it right inside the pylon. Well, that score leaves you with a burning question. Who had that dude? Whoever it was wasn't close.
No, and the receiver was able to run right by him and get to the end zone and camp out and put up his tent and build the fire and fill up the coffee pot and just about everything else in time before the guy decided to even get remotely close to him.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Snags it quickly on the left. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Here's Lopez to throw. The sure hands, it's Davis. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
I'll tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands. You saw it all in that last play.
And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They'll give it to him again. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. That's the end of the period, and Louisville has the lead as we get a look at the stats. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. They'll run the option. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
Nice job by this defense playing assignment football. Somebody has to have the quarterback. Somebody has to have the pitch. And most importantly, when you get there, you got to get him on the ground. Nice job tackling by this defense.
Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32. The Demon Deacons want to crank the tempo.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Throwing right. It's complete. Touchdown, Demon Deacs. Once he got some room, it was over. Extra point here will tie the game.
But when you call the wheel route, you need to have the right matchup, and that time they did. It was the linebacker on the running back, one-on-one. He uses his speed, beat him to the outside, and that's about as easy as it can get.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. There he goes. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
Hey, listen, explosive plays comes in all different shapes and sizes. That time they attack the outside to the left on the ground, and that is a momentum-shifting play.
They know they have a huge advantage there. I expect them to go right back to it.
And what do you do now if you're on defense? You got to be expecting that they're going to try and attack that side of the field, maybe in the same way, maybe on this next play right here.
He wants to change this route. Second down, they'll go to the air. Escapes the pressure going right. Finds his big tight end. They make the tackle at the 33, but he's ripped off 15 yards and picked up a first down. The Cardinals come to the line with a fresh set of downs. There's some room. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And now they've moved into the red zone. Running the red zone, it's Brown. Nowhere to go on that one. That'll bring up 2nd and 10. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Back to pass on 2nd down. Unleashes to the end zone. Intercepted.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Wiggins. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to the ground with the running back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. Throwing, Lopez. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. And the Demon Deacons decide to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. Makes a move. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. The run inside. It's Brown. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll keep it on the ground. Maybe some room here. And he's run out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they keep him out of the end zone for the moment. And the Cardinals have it with a 1st and goal. Run in the red zone, it's Brown. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Louisville! Lining up for the PAT. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Running inside, it's Wiggins. Oh, he's got some space. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. 9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on second and short. Right back to it. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Gets the back moving. Here's Gio Lopez to throw. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They've got it at the 41, third and short, trying to keep the chains moving. He'll take it himself. He did everything he could to find enough running room, and he'll be stopped about 3 yards short of the first down marker. It's fourth down. The Demon Deacons will try to pin them back with the punt. Steps into this one and unleashes a booming punt. My goodness. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Might be changing the route. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Takes a hit as he fires.
And I thought it was a good job by the quarterback really seeing the drag route start to come across the field, and he puts the ball pretty much on the money. And you got to make that play. You got to make those catches to get this offense in a rhythm, to stay ahead of schedule. Those are ones he doesn't drop very often.
Now Wake Forest will stop the clock and use their first timeout. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this third down play. Motion from the wide receiver. On third and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Floats it out in space. Makes his way out to the 20 before he's stopped, and that'll bring up a fourth down. The Demon Deacons use their second timeout. They'll have one left. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Let's see what he can do with it. They stop him immediately, flying down the field, and get to him before he can even get started. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Lopez. Unloads to the right. Got a man. It's Hernandez. They get him on the ground late in the half. They have the first down at the 41.
Really nice timing, and that's a very accurate throw by the quarterback. There was not a big window. He's throwing the in-breaking route. It's coming from his left, and he's got to fit that football into a really tight space where his guy can make the catch. Very confident throw that time by the QB.
That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Lopez wants to fire. It's complete on the right side. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Everybody lined up, quickly snapped and spiked to stop the clock.
On the play. Brings up second down.
Backed up now, here's second and long. Corners are going to bail. Here's Lopez to throw. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Keeps it and gets past the chains. Slides to the ground. He got away and picked up the first down on a second and long. And the Demon Deacons will have it first and 10. He's looking to throw. Rushes on him. Fires to the wideout. Complete downfield. And the defense doesn't let him get loose, and that's going to wrap things up here in the half. Just a well-oiled offensive machine. They make the play, they get the spike, and now a chance to score before the break.
Number 9.
right down the boulevard. And they'll trot off to the locker room after the field goal to close the half. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update. The Cardinals will kick it off to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Holly, what's the story as we start this second half?
The Wake Forest head coach told me coming out of the locker room, his biggest concern right now is how they are handling this very hostile environment. It was tough in the first quarter, and this crowd is making it even more difficult. They are loud. They are crazy. And his communication said they have to improve at the line of scrimmage, making sure they're getting into their run game, their RPOs, and being strong with all their communication. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. The Demon Deacons can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking for room, it's Wiggins. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Throwing, Lopez. Soft spot in the middle. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. And the Demon Deacons are moving quickly down the field. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Wiggins. Could be an alley. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
Well, you wonder if one of the adjustments they made at halftime, trailing in this game, was to try and get the ground game established, David. They're off to a good start here.
Dang right. Stay patient. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to press. Just try to get scoring drives together. Don't abandon the run.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. They're dealing with a second and long. Lopez to pass. Bring in the heat. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Headed to the line at the 23, trying to convert this third and short. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. The Demon Deacons, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Red pass, it's complete. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Operating in the red zone here on second down. The run inside. It's Clark. And the defense drags him down. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down. They can't pick up the first without scoring. Give to the running back. They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense. And the Demon Deacons will try to convert on fourth down. Throwing for it on fourth, Gio Lopez. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Demon Deacons. And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half.
Well, the quarterback had the matchup he wanted. His big tight end with that wingspan working against that defender in the end zone. Man, that QB will take that matchup all day.
And the extra point was good. And he takes this from inside the 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. They'll start on the ground with Brown. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Fires to the right. Got a man. It's McCoy. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Motion from the wideout. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking to throw on first down. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him,
Turning it on! Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. And the Cardinals will line it up on 1st and 10. One more time, it's Brown. It'll be a gain of 6, sets up 2nd and 4. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Looking to fire. Grabbed over the middle. It's McCoy. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. The Cardinals come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. First down, right back to Brown. Got a little grass. Touchdown, Cardinals! And the upset still brewing as they answer with a score of their own. That's his 3rd score of the game, and he's up to double figures with 10 on the season.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wide receiver comes in motion. The play fake, Gio Lopez. The sure hands, it's Davis. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Now on 2nd down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Running inside, it's Clark. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the first down, new set of downs, let's go.
You can feel the momentum starting to swing in this stadium. It's 1st and 10. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. He's got him.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in the pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Takes the handoff. It's Clark. Tackled after a short gain. It'll be 2nd and 9. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. The RPO, it's complete. How much does it help your blocking scheme to have a guy who finds the crease? He gets to the 39. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. The Demon Deacons will send out the punt unit. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. Here's Brown to begin the drive. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. So the officials spy that face mask penalty, and the offense gets a first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Hand off for Brown. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. That's the end of the quarter, and Louisville has the edge. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Brown again. Makes it past the marker. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Shoots it to the left. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got his man, makes the grab. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. And the Cardinals will snap it on 1st and 10. Rides the option, he keeps it. Stopped in the backfield, he's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Making side adjustments here. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Finds his man. It's Richardson. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Can't hang on to the ball. He had it right in his chest, and it'll be 4th down.
I love the play design. I love the decision. I love the throw, and I hate the catch. That is a play you got to make on 3rd down.
Red 54,
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the grab. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down, and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. The Cardinals go back to work after moving the chains through the air. They'll run it out of the gun with Brown. There's a crease. Talk about a timely run. Gets the first down. Clock keeps moving as they try to finish the deal. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Brown. Noses his way forward, maybe gets 1. They'll mark it at the 18. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Back to pass. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
And here comes money down for this offense. 3rd down execution is a premium. You work on it all week ad nauseum for these moments when you can execute when the field starts to shrink.
He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. And this defense has to step forward. Not only do they have to get a stop, they've got to do it quickly to keep that time from running down. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you, I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Now Wake Forest will stop the clock and use their first timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down.
You have to understand at home, it's really hard for a head coach to kick a field goal at this juncture after such a long drive. So many first downs. You've gotten right down to the doorstep. 4th down, you want to be able to pay this thing off and punt.
Touchdown Cardinals. Quick strike through the air for the score. They put another score on the board. streak to 3.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a two-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Demon Deacons moving quickly to the line.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Stumbled to the ground. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Here's Gio Lopez to throw. He's going to run it. He hits the slide, and he's got enough to convert that 3rd down. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity. Not
intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed. After making the interception, ran that thing back to the 18-yard line. The Cardinals offense headed out to go to work. And that pick has really put them in the driver's seat, up 2 scores and the clock on their side. Runs for the tackle. Runs it into the house. Touchdown, Cardinals! They extend the lead here in the 4th, and after stumbling early, about to push their record to 3-1. That one might have put the finishing touches on this game.
This one is over. Game, set, match. The defense had a chance to maybe kind of keep their team in it, but the offense said, take it to the locker room.
And he tacked on the extra point. On the run from inside his own 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Lopez. Here comes the heat. He'll throw it. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
This defense has just been all over this guy all game long. Under pressure. They're finding a way to get to him and affect his rhythm. Of course, they have an interception in this game. That's why they've got a big lead here in the 4th quarter. This guy has never gotten into a rhythm.
He'll step out of bounds at the 23-yard line after a productive play for this offense. The Demon Deacons lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. Oh, they're after him, and they got him. They're going to go from their own side to the line quickly. A big play here. Lopez to throw for it on 4th. Fires to the wideout. Makes the catch, and he's free. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running.
Well, I'll give this offense some credit because they've got a lot of fight. There is no quit in them, and they're obviously trailing by a big amount.
Breaks into the open. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. And the Demon Deacons, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. The run inside. It's Clark. They'll give him 4 on the pickup. It's 2nd and 6. And here comes the offense on 2nd down.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Extending the play. Going to try to get it. It's a fumble. And the defense jumps on it. They get that turnover.
And this QB has the ability to make huge plays and scramble around and do things off schedule. But that time he coughed it up. Did a great job of getting outside the pocket, but the defense closed in, forced the fumble, recovered it. Great job by the defense.
Completely shot a bolt of energy into this drive. Inside the 40, finally stopped at the 39. And they'll take a knee, the universal symbol for we have this thing in hand.